1 minute. "30 seconds. 1 second, chat. Here we go. Three, two, one. Hello, fellas. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo. Woke up a little bit under the weather today, chat, but it's 9:30, so I feel like the introduction shouldn't be long, but welcome to another stream. I think it's time to jump into the markets and catch a dub. We are going to the road to that $1 million payout with aggressive trading to start with. If it doesn't work out, then we're going to jump to our Tradeify accounts. Other than that, let's jump into it. Let's see what 930 does here. It's 930 right now. We need a bigger manipulation than that, that's for sure. So far, all 930 does is just trade it into a 15-minute fair value gap and rip it up higher. We are back into that daily volume imbalance, though. We're back into that daily volume imbalance, so it looks like it's using it and then pushing up higher. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone's sessions going so far? Anybody catch a dub? Anybody catch a dub? $800 pass, nice. Alpha Futures is 20% off now. Whoops. I'll fix it for you. Boom. Done. I'm not gonna do TikTok today, guys. I've been getting shadow banned on TikTok Live too much. I think I'm gonna sit out on it. We're logged into the trade of 8. Right now 930 doesn't do anything too crazy. We do manipulate with a wick just below that low, turtle swooping into that 15-minute fair value gap. But so far price action manipulated bullishly above previous day high. So as you can see here, we take previous day high, we wick it here prior to 930. 930 rips us above that high one last time. And now we're pushing down lower for a shift in structure, which kind of makes me look like we want to be bearish, at least down to midnight open here. Suit this high, trade into the volume balance, trade down lower again. Beautiful shift in structure. I just want to see a body below that low right there. And then we got ourselves a nice market structure shift fair value gap. Apex is one. Did it pass with Coben? Yep. We better print. I feel like we're gonna print today. Let me get my calculator ready this time so I don't have to like lock it in. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, NFP was a beautiful move, but I think we're gonna rebalance that. Like, you go to the regular trading hour gap and look. Right? There's that beautiful order block there as well. All we need is a fair value gap. We got that market structure shift. We got that sweep of buy side liquidity, which is previous day high. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely beauty. Absolute beauty. Let's go to ES, see if we have a little bit of an SMT there. No, we don't. The exact same thing, except there was SMT there to that high, and then it broke it with 930. I don't like those wicks. I want to see it displace lower, forming a fair value gap. Love the Audi hat. Okay. Gotta be patient, guys. Beautiful reaction there. Absolute beauty. It's time to lock in. I want to see price action form a fair value gap here. Trading lower into that 15-minute. 4 hours, swooping the high and rejecting. Look, there's no 4-hour low too. Barely. I want to see it form a nice fair value gap here. Come on. Push a little bit lower. That's a fair value gap. It doesn't look like it wants to fill it, but we'll grab our tool there anyways. Drag our stop loss to the top of the breaker. Hold on. I was just making sure I have that group. No fill there. No fill. We push out back down below the low. If we body respect that fair value gap, I'll put my stop loss to this high and then push below the low there. That looks like a very nice reaction. Looks like a very nice reaction there, chat. I'm gonna get into short here. What? What the fuck? Well, let me get in.
Order filled.
There, wow. Wasn't letting me get in. Oh, wow, I'm not on a group. What the fuck is happening right now? This is a wrong account. Don't worry, guys. Look. This is my 300K. It's not letting me get in though. There we go. Hold on, chat. I need help here. What the fuck is going on? Look. Count group VV. We got rid of this one for some reason. It wouldn't even let me close it. But now I'm in here and is trade of 8 down or something? Okay, I'm gonna try again here. Hopefully this works.
Order filled.
There we go. All right, we're in. Fuck, why was it such high leverage too? Why is it not connected? There we go. What a shambled trade, man. Why was it doing that? It put me in 100 contracts. That's why the group didn't work. Yeah, but I put it in the right group. I haven't touched it since last stream, so I don't know why it changed. I don't know why it changed like that. Beautiful, beautiful disrespect of that fair value gap right there. I'm gonna go for that for the full runner, but main TP is gonna be 830 NFP close. I want to see disrespect of you out there. That was so interesting, bro. That scared me. I thought I copy traded 100 contracts each account. I thought I put like 1,000 or something. I was like, oh no. Then it was the one account I don't use, but it wasn't letting me close the trade. Like I clicked exit all market control and nothing happened. Not a good reaction there. Bodied past that 5-minute fair value gap here. Well, not really, but past consequent encroachment. Should see it continue to push down lower. I had the group. I had everything selected properly. I don't know why I was doing that. It's interesting. Five, four, three, two, one. Beautiful body reaction there. I want to see this candle rip lower. With that body reaction, this candle should break this low. Yep. Come on. Play it out perfectly. Go break that low. Don't you dare push up again. You dirty, dirty dog. You dirty dog. The potential of being so clean. Second chat. As long as we get the right body reactions, we should be fine. That's not the right body reaction. There's no 5-minute fair value gap. I mean, there's a 5-minute inversion here that we could go trade into, but other than that, we shouldn't be pushing up higher anywhere higher here. That 15-minute, right? In 2 minutes and 41 seconds, if we body up here, that will not be a good reaction. But if we retest that low after trading into that fair value gap, it's probably going to go all the way down here. So a rip down lower here would be like literally such a cherry on top. It'd be a gift. Right now, I'm just looking at that 15-minute chart. I don't really care the noise on the 1 minute. Clearly, there's a little bit of consolidation, right? That 15-minute chart right now is a big storyteller here. You can see that we soup that high at 9:30. If it continues down lower bodies and creates an inversion fair value gap here and retests that fair value gap, not only does it give us another line of support if that happens, but it also confirms breaking bearish PD rates on the higher time frame. But right now the 1 minute is messy, so we're going to sit on the 15-minute, see if we can get a nice body reaction to the downside. So far, we do not have the greatest reactions. One thing I guess about trading these accounts super high leverage is I don't get more than like 2 tries. You know what I mean? I don't get to like take a re-entry. Like sometimes in price action, I'll take 3 trades and my risk management doesn't let me do that. These accounts. So it has to be just quality trades. You know what? You know what we can still see though, chat? Look at this 1 minute fair value gap. Look how price action is still respecting it. So we get rid of all the logic other than that here. And you can see price action is still respecting that 1 minute fair value gap and it's consolidating under it. But I'm still going to continue to look at this 15-minute chart. It closes in 52 seconds, so it'll be a very important body close on what we do here. Very, very important body close. Yeah, and touches into that 1 minute fair value gap and starts rejecting a little. I want to see it push down here. Make sure my stop is just a tick above that high. One body below that fair value gap. Not the cleanest trade so far. Okay, we body under consequent encroachment of that 1 minute fair value gap. But it's a new 15-minute candle. It could manipulate. Looks like a very good body with that 15-minute fair value gap there as well. Let's see. Let's see what this 1 minute fair value gap does. Yeah, not the greatest reaction. Looks like it wants to continue up higher. Which means that there's a higher draw here. Probably this high. Let's see though. Is there equilibrium right here? Just to trade it into a premium of this little range here. $17 seconds to see if it's going to body past this fair value gap here. 17 seconds. Yeah, not good.
Stop filled.
1,200. Exact risk management on what we wanted. Wow. 1,250. All right, I'm going to sit and wait patiently. Looking at this 15-minute fair value gap. Be patient. Clearly, it wants to go up higher to these highs here. Right? Looks like 930 manipulated twice. You can see. We rip up higher, souping this high, souping previous day high, ripping down lower, now ripping back up higher again. Which automatically tells me that the probability is a little bit lower when 930 does that. But what I have to wait is for price action to break this high again for me to have confirmation, because it could have just traded to OTE. See how it's pushing down lower again? But it disrespected all of the bearish logic. So if it pushes down lower after doing that, then that is a trade that we need to wait for IOFED after we break that low. But look, bro, you're not serious. Look at this. Wow. I guess it was just trading to a level then, eh? The upper quadrant, the OTE level. That little fair value gap right there. It's okay. We can always find a re-entry. Price action just confirms that it looks like it's still bearish. Very, very ugly 930 open though. Very, very ugly 930 open. It was clean at first, but now it's a little bit ugly. Like that little IOFED entry was beautiful, but then it just got ugly. We got to sit on our hands and wait for price action to clear up, give us that extra confirmation to get back into the trade. So many haters when I lose. That's just typical. That's every streamer. Every single streamer gets that. Risk properly, you won't be mad. I'd never get mad over a loss. Unless it was an accidental, like, full risk and I blow my account. But that doesn't happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen because it almost happened today. But you can see here, it's reacting off this inversion fair value gap. It looks like it wants to sell off again here. It looks like it wants to sell off. Very interesting reaction here on that manipulation wick at 946. Very, very interesting reaction. Price action is moving very interestingly right now because it's disrespecting the bearish PD raise, but it's also disrespecting bullish PD raise and order flow, and it's just consolidating. It's a little bit iffy, so you want to wait for price action to break out of this range right now. Right now, you want to wait for price action to break out of this high or that low before you engage in anything, because this is just chop zone. What the fuck? What am I drawing? What am I drawing? $30-second chart? No, I don't trade 30-second chart. Patience, patience, patience. One thing I am looking at though, chat, is the inversion fair value gap that it formed there. See if it reacts to it. So far, it looks like it has no reference to it. Still looks bearish to me. Still looks bearish. Looks like it went bearish and it reaccumulated very ugly, and now it wants to turn down again. We're just chopping right now. Please wait. Yeah, I know. Now it looks bearish. Beautiful reaction there. Come on, brother. Break down a little bit lower. See if we can get our re-entry. Come on. Get that re-entry. Price action is very messy right now, though. Very, very messy. It did just take previous day high. The 4 hour looks like it wants to just completely reverse. Look at how ugly this price action is. Price action just tends to just rip down lower, rip up higher, rip down lower, rip up higher. You want to be patient and sit on your hands before you engage in anything right now. The opportunity will come. The opportunity will come. Which is the same thing, but I was driving, listening to stream. Bro's trading and driving. I'm telling. Again, bearish. Looks bearish to me. Looks like we want to get into the trade here. I think that stop losses though. 73 contracts, man. It's just like disgusting. That is disgusting. Like, why can't we have a normal size stop loss? The market just moves so much now. I guess we'll wait for Alfed because we still haven't broken out of this. Still have not broken out of this range. It's such an ugly 930, but it's still bearish, chat. I'm telling you, I'm still bearish. I still think my trade bias was right. Yep. If this was manipulation, we should have ripped up a long time ago. The fact that it's retesting it like this, repushing back down to that low again, it shows bearishness. Volume balance chop. Literally, bro. Guys, remember yesterday? The fucking volume balance? How strong is this volume balance? What did they forget? Look how it's chopping again in this volume balance. What the fuck? Like, bro, tell the volume balance to leave some liquidity for us, man. Look at this. It's insane. I want to see a little bit of a bigger push down here, chat. A little bit of a bigger push down. At this point, this price action is low probability to either side. Literally, bro. You know, I still say it's more bearish and bullish, and it's just a low probability current profile. But I do think it could still be a high probability short. Let's see what ES is doing. ES is a lot cleaner to the downside. Just shows it's bearish. Just need that displacement below that low, chat. We just need that displacement. Till then, we sit on our hands. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Give us that reaction that we want. There we go. There we go. Come on. Little fair value gap there. Fair value gap there. Stop at that high. That would be beautiful. Yeah, man. I know you want to. Okay, body, beautiful body reaction there. Wow. Let's see if it can sustain that and not turn into a wick by the close in 5 seconds. Told you, man. I see. I like usually when I take losses, it's either just ugly price action or there was no manipulation. This is what I'm looking for here, chat. See if we can get a fill. Oh, looks like it wants to rip without us in one candle. I hate when price action is just shit. Look at this. And I knew it too. I knew price action was going to do this. 42. Let's calculate stop loss just in case. So annoying there, chat. Absolutely. You caught it? Nice. Did anyone not close their trade? Bro, this whole month, we've just been getting stopped out last minute and last second, and then it reverses back to our team. It's just how this month has been going. We just broke the view off to the downside. It looks so bearish, chat. It looks so bearish. Please fill this here, please. Let's see if we get an entry here. If not, then you know what, chat? Worst case scenario, we journal and move on and realize that our bias was right, everything was right, but the probability of the markets weren't. And there's nothing you can do to change that. Absolutely nothing you can do to change that. Sometimes the markets just don't want to be high probability at the time you enter, and then it turns into low resistance liquidity run as soon as you get out. That's the reality of trading sometimes. Sometimes that is the reality of trading, and there's nothing you can do about it except for sit there and accept it, because if you try not to accept it, you're going to chase and blow your account. Here. 10 seconds until 10 a.m. chat. Maybe a little bit of 10 a.m. manipulation into that fair value gap that we turned down lower. It's 10 a.m. here. This is the 10 a.m. candle. Let's see. Trade into that fair value gap there. Nice 5 minute. Touch the VWAP again. Let's see. This would have been a great trade if it didn't just chop up all the way up to here. Like, our stop loss was right here where you literally got wicked out. If we didn't get this chop at the beginning of the trade, it would have been a beautiful trade. But it's the reality of trading sometimes, and you just have to, if you want to learn, look at how I'm reacting to it. I have no emotion. It sucks, but it happens, and you sit on your hands. Wait for your next opportunity. That is the best thing you can do when shit like that happens. We have a 5 minute fair value gap that can form in 3 minutes. We're trading back up to this fair value gap very shortly. Okay, we're in that fair value gap. It's looking like it's blowing right past it though. Back into the mitigation block. We could get into a trade here if this candle starts pushing back down, reversing fast. Seconds. Beautiful, beautiful reaction on that fair value gap. I'm probably going to get into a short here, chat. We're going to retest our shorts here. Just want to see it push down a little bit lower here. Okay, one more short, chat.
Order filled.
Wow, crazy spread. Let's go. Let's run it. Re-entry on the original short position that we took, which is beautiful. I love it when it's a re-entry and not a completely new trade. Just shows that the confirmation is still there. Instantly resting up $400 in profit. When we get to $1,000 in profit, I'm going to be dragging my stop loss. Just want to, when we push down around this level here, I want to be dragging my stop loss to that high. My main focus is how we body. If we body past this low with aggression, I'm going to drag my stop loss to that high right away. Right? Yeah, that's aggression right there. The stop loss is now dragged. About 40% of the trade already covered now, which is beautiful. Now I just want to see low resistance liquidity run to the downside. Mitigation block here. Looks like price action wants to get into a low resistance liquidity right now. The only sign of resistance that we have here, chat, is this tiny little 1 hour fair value gap after this crazy body reaction, after that crazy 4 hour turtle soup up there, right? That 1 hour fair value gap. It looks bearish, chat, but it could just continue the consolidation, which could be a little bit ugly, but we'll see. As long it shouldn't break this mitigation block. We have a very strong stop loss right now, chat. If price action is going to be bearish, it should not break this mitigation block. So the stop loss is not the issue here. Only issue is, I guess, a 5-minute fair value gap, but that realistically should be a breakaway. We trade into that 1 minute fair value gap. I want to see it melt fast. I want to see a body down here before the candle closes. Not the greatest body reaction. This candle needs to rip. Still the 10-cent macro, 10.05. So far, price action is pretty nice with bearish order flow. You see that we're just about to fill the whole regular trading hour gap. A break even is going to be at the low of that regular trading hour gap right there, chat. Now, again, if you are not trading these accounts, if you're not going for the $1 million payout challenge and you're not trading super aggressive, then chat, take a partial at the low of that opening range gap. Okay. I will not be taking a partial because I'm trading very aggressive. I don't care if these accounts get blown. I'm going to continue to do it. Right? But if you're trading accounts, regular trading accounts, if you're trading your live capital, if you're trading your regular funded accounts, just try to get payouts, take a partial at this level right here. 25,235 is where your partial should be. Okay. Still respecting this fair value gap here on that 1 minute. Beautifully respecting it too. Beautiful. Just need an expansion below that low. Just need expansion below that low. you can see it's trading below the VWAP. It's rejecting to go back up above midnight open, and it's respecting that 1 minute bearish fair value gap. Bearish is order flow is now bearish. Order flow is bearish. Beautiful market structure shift, fair value gap, failure swing. Although we were in a trade and got stopped out literally right there. Happens. We got our entry now. Right now we're resting $7,000 in profit. $8,000 in profit on this trade. I don't like how it's failing to melt though. It should be ripping lower. Like it should be low resistance liquidity run. I don't like how it's so easily going back up higher. Okay, beautiful. 8K in profit right now. Come on, give us that expansion to the downside. We're almost at that low of that. We're almost at that 23. Almost at the low of that gap where you guys should be taking that partial. Remember, partial right here. This is a challenge. I will not be taking the partial. I will be riding the whole trade all the way. But just to remember, once I get into the live stage, I take partials, by the way, chat. But just remember, partial here, chat. Okay, beautiful reaction. We're going to drag our stop loss down up to break even now. Stop at break even just a little bit higher so you can see the P&L. All right. See if we can retest that level again. Beautiful order flow bearishly. Beautiful. All right, partial now, chat. Everybody listening, partial now. Right now, partial. Please. Please. Partial. Reaction. Let's get full TP here, chat. Remember, every time we hit full TP, just to let you guys know, the way we trade these accounts is every time we hit full TP, instead of closing the trade, right? Say it goes and hits full TP, we'll drag our stop loss very tight and risk like $100 in case it wants to just continue to rip. Because we're doing this challenge. See how it's bodying right there though, chat? See how that reaction is happening right there? That's why I'm telling you guys to partial. Please make sure you're partialing right here. Again, you have an opportunity to partial right now. Partial, but don't close your trade, but partial. Beautiful reaction to the downside, chat. I want to see it continue to go fast. Low resistance liquidity run, it should be expected. We are resting in almost $20,000 in profit right now on this trade. $17K in profit right now. I want to see it continue to melt here. The macro is officially over, but I do think south side liquidity is going to be ripped, right? You can see a little bit of accumulation, manipulation, distribution. NFP was manipulation to the upside. Take previous day high, trade to that volume balance again, reject off of it. Beautiful. It's just a shame on the trade that we took previously. Like, look at where we get stopped. Right there. Would have been such a nice entry. All right, we're 2,000 something dollars in profit. Get my stop loss just a little bit more here. Beautiful reaction, chat. Beautiful reaction. Let's go to full TP. Come on. No messing around anymore. Let's go to full TP. See what patience gives you guys. See what not reacting emotionally gives you guys. So as soon as we hit TP, I'm dragging my stop loss to 50, 25, 169. 25, 169. All right, if we hit full TP, my stop loss is going to be dragged here, so we'll close at $2,700 in profit, no matter what. Okay. And we're in $2,000 profit. So we're going to risk like $300 on the trade. Already going to drag my stop loss here. That's the partial. Come on, break the low. Not going to do it. Yeah, you cannot do it until it breaks the low, chat. That's one thing about doing that. Okay. If we're resting $30,000 in profit right now. Okay, stop loss is now dragged. You can see, beautiful, beautiful. We're resting in $31,000 in profit right now. I want to see it continue to rip down lower. Low resistance liquidity run. Full TP hit. W's in the chat. $32,000 in profit. Let's get a nice expansion to the downside without messing around here, and we can maybe potentially get ourselves into a nice, decent runner. But it looks like it's probably going to close the trade. See what happens here.
Stop filled.
All right, closed out. We are now in profit on these accounts. You can see gross P&L today is $14,000 on the day. Beautiful trade reaction, beautiful everything. And that just goes to show you that no matter how far down you think you are, no matter how ugly you think your accounts action have been, price action has been, you're not too far gone to continue to follow your risk management. Full TP on the trade. All right. Remember how we got into drawdown. Everything was looking negative, this, that. We follow our risk management and it's going to show up again. And I show you that every day in live. Every single day I show you that risk management and psychology is it's so easy for the markets to play tricks on your brain. It's so easy for the markets to play tricks on you and think that you're not doing good anymore and price action is going to mess up and you're going to blow your accounts. And it's so easy to just go all of a sudden go into chasing your losses because you think you're too far gone. And look, it's a shame because price action literally stopped us out right here, moved up a little bit higher. It's probably going to rip down lower again, but I'm happy with this. All right. Total profit on the trade was 2,740 instead of 3,000 if we would have closed there, which I'm willing to risk $300 to get a big runner to potentially just hold the trade forever. But we are now $1,300 in profit on each account. Today, we're closing the day or AM session up $14,800. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Absolutely beautiful trade. You can see we tried to get into short here. We got to short on the IO Fed entry there right at midnight open. Trades below the VWAP. Beautiful short. The VWAP delivers once again here, chat. On top of that, you can see the logic into that daily volume imbalance. Previous day high taken at 9:30. We displaced lower for a market structure shift. It does get ugly here, but then confirms short again. Price action is beautiful. Everything is beautiful here. We're going to get our screenshot, right? Just put it to the fair value gap. It looks like okay. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. W's in the chat. Type 1 if you took this trade. Look how we're rejecting after taking this low here. Definitely close the trade. And that just goes to show you risk management. I'm telling you guys, with these accounts, I'm going to do it all on live, and no one would ever come into the stream to hate again. Why? Because I'm gonna plaster that $1 million payout literally on my stream. When we build this, we're gonna be the first trader to accumulate a 7-figure payout on live, every trade executed on live. We're going to be the biggest. And it's going to happen. Chat, beautiful trading day today. 14.8K on the day. Lovely reaction. Lovely everything. We are now up 1,000. We are now up 13 grand in profit in total on these accounts. Each account, $1,373. So our trailing drawdown is also reset. We're only down about $700 on our trailing drawdown now, which is beautiful. You see it's pushing down lower again, but it's okay. We're going to get out of trade of 8 here. We're going to get out of the markets and accept that and finish in prayer, guys. We'll be back 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. All right, chat. W's in the chat. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Also, before we go, I want to tell you guys something very important here. Not that. I will be doing a giveaway. I'll be doing a giveaway today. And if you want to be eligible, I'll be giving away a $150K straight to funded account, which is worth $600. If you want to be eligible for that giveaway, you have to right now go to my Instagram, Benjamin_SMCS, and follow it. I will be live streaming on here later today at a random time, and I'll be giving one viewer in there a free $150K straight to funded on Tradeify, which is 40% off right now. Apex is 80% off, all with code Ben. All right. This is a very expensive account we're giving away, so go follow that IG. Other than that, let's finish in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity, Lord Jesus. Please be with us, forgive us for our sins, and deliver us from the evil one. Help us grow closer with you and just make sure that we're following your will for our life. And thank you for everything. And just glory and praise be to your name, and give us the strength to run from temptation and follow you, Lord. In Jesus Christ's holy, amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, chat. I still think it's going to continue down lower, but I wouldn't engage into the trade now. I wouldn't engage to a new trade after taking that. Beautiful, beautiful trading day today. Other than the start at 9:30, we tried to cash short, didn't deliver, but then we re-entered down here. So W's in the chat as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream at PM session, and then probably Asian session. And then after that, tomorrow. God bless you all. Take care. Good risk management, good trading. Stick to your system, and I'll see you guys at 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, that motherfucker. It's okay. God bless, guys.